Ogoja land. That is what we are here for. And we are also taking legal steps against the killers of Modey, and we know all of them. There are people who live with us and they grew up in this land. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are not even English. I'm not even from Ogoja. Yes. I'm not even from Ogoja. So we have taken every action to ensure that cultism and violence will get to the very minimum level in Ogoja.
From the government and
we don't have so much time of it. That time we can say 5 minutes.
let him answer that.
At the moment, we have seen that Emblem is financing the bad habit of cultism in Ogoja. And the group, the checkpoint so far, we don't see what the revenue has generated, has brought to the Ogoja community. At the moment, we'll put a stop to Emblem. Subsequently, we'll decide on what we want the government to do on this revenue generation in Ogoja.
I am by my experience in the council as a supervisor, we have what we call department of revenue, and by that, until now, the department has workers. Their workers right now are redundant because they don't have any job to do. They have contracted all these things to people who are particularly, indeed, by this action, I can say, if you are not a cultist, you will not be, given this contract of Emblem and whatever ticket they call them. So let them use the local government staff in the Department of Revenue. They have a lot of hands there, but they don't use them. But they have contracted all these things to young men, maybe trying to empower them. But they are not using that empowerment judiciously to the betterment of even the youth of Ogoja and Ogoja in particular. And that is the reason why this young man was killed. Because just like my brother has just mentioned, why will it be lucky to be given a revenue point, they call it MOT or thereabout, and you will be shocked that they approached him personally so that their boys can work with them and with him, and so that they can still be receiving 1 or 2 penny and cover as the case may be. But the man said, I'm not a cultist and I cannot work with cultists. That is to show you that he knows that all these revenue points are given to cultists. And if you are not a member of cultists, it's very difficult for you to be given that job. Yes. As he has said, we have taken it and we are going to follow it up very seriously to the letter. We want to make sure government will listen to our plight, and that if we must give this contract out, you should be able to have a meeting with the people on ground, the indigenous on ground. They will give you people that can work and judiciously give you money and not to return money into their pocket. You'll be shocked that if they hold a truck now, they charge him 30,000 for an emblem of 10 or 1,000 naira. You pay 30,000. If you don't, they flog you. They beat you very terribly. Even elders, chiefs these days, you can hardly see chiefs coming out with their cap. They wear them inside their pocket until they cross all these checkpoints before they wear them. Otherwise, they mess them up. And so it's a very terrible taboo on us. The ancestors are angry. And that is why modern blood is going to cleanse all this rubbish.
Yes.
Let me speak first. Sorry, I'm the essence leader.
We can sit up at one of the junction there. Let's go.
You know, before we taking this back here, we have announced
junction, there's another bus stop there. Let's go.
We are saying a very loud no to the government that justice must be done. I'm a lawyer, I've been trained by the community, and I've written already several petitions. I'll be sending to the IG, Director of DSS, and other security agencies
to sink fully into this issue and deploy their machineries to investigation. Let us get to
all
the
the
root of
interviews
this.
will be
And you know,
the
the Nigerian police recently have been talking about
let us move to the
now, this is not really an attempt to help their community police scheme. We have listed names of people who don't want to see this community again. We know them as cultists. And today, every young man, every young woman has come out. We are seeing them. This is not just on Facebook. This is fact. We are saying that these people, we are created a
Mona they go now, Mona they go, Mona they go, Mona they go. Mona they go now.
We can get a and pursue them privately. But for now, we are seeing it clearly. We know that what forms this bad habit is Emblem cells. That is where they get their for their bad habit. So the law is made for the society, that's not for the law. So we say we don't want Emblem again. Or do we want Emblem? No! We don't want Emblem. So the government should suspend Emblem because Emblem is not helping us in this. Ogoja. We will bury Modey. But before we bury Modey or after we bury Modey, those that kill Modey must be brought to book. So the Inspector General of Police should make sure these people are brought to book. The Director of Justice should make sure people are brought to book. The governor should wade in. Because if Ogoja don't have peace, it's going to ricochet badly on the administration of Governor Ayade. So he should give us every support. President Buhari should give us every support. We are peaceful people. They should not just be killing us like that. This is what we have decided. And what we have decided, the Latin must say, vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. And the voice of God is the voice of law. Thank you very much.